Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. So welcome to the first of two reviews that I am uploading for you guys today of some candles that I've been burning. The first is this Homeworx Snow Angels. And I have to admit, this review is coming a little late. I hate that I held on to some of these candles as long as I did before starting to burn them for you guys and review them, because a fair amount of them have now since sold out. But I'm still uploading the reviews because Harry has done a pretty good job of bringing back popular scents from previous years over the last couple of years. And this one returned after being originally introduced, I want to say 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Please don't quote me on that. I am not the best when it comes to candle release dates. I didn't get it the first time that it was released, even though I loved the label and it sounded like it might be nice. I never purchased it the first time it came out. And I think I remember it selling out very quickly as well. So didn't pick it up the first time, but as soon as it came into stock last, when did I buy this? I want to say it was possibly November. I believe it was November. But as soon as I saw this pop in, I was like, I have to finally try this. So I'm so glad that I did. So we're still gonna talk about this because I have a feeling that it could potentially come back. So just for future reference, here's my thoughts on Snow Angels from Homeworx. Before I get into that, I know I'm going to get questions about the candle pedestal. Yes, this is a Homeworx candle pedestal. Yes, I did customize mine. This exact pedestal is actually available on QVC again. I will link that down below. Now, it does come in silver originally, and Harry is, and I don't think people are fond of this, and I don't blame people because I would rather just purchase the pedestals by themselves as well. But Harry is pairing his candles with pedestals as of late, and that just seems to be a habit of his. So currently it is paired with I think it's a magnolia candle. I've actually smelled that magnolia candle in store at not Homeworx, Ulta before, and it smells really nice. So I would say if you typically like florals, and you really want the pedestal, I don't think you're going to get a bad candle with the pedestal, but you're getting a candle with the pedestal, whether you want it or not. So maybe pass that magnolia candle along if you don't like it. Now, I will be doing a video on how I customize my Homeworx pedestals, because the vast majority of which I have purchased, I have painted in a way that goes with my personal tastes and decor. So I will do a video on that. I don't know if that's going to get up before the end of January, but definitely by February. So, and I'll actually demonstrate doing it. So anyway, but I will link this pedestal down below if you're interested in it. Now let's talk about Snow Angels. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys know what the scent notes are. I'm going to tell you what I smell, and then let's talk about the performance, because I'm really actually quite impressed with just the burn performance of this one. So I want to definitely dedicate some time to that. Okay, so your notes here are candied cranberry, raspberry cream, crystallized vanilla, and sandalwood. Now, out of those four things, if you were creating this candle, which of those notes would you leave out? The sandalwood, right? Like, it just doesn't really belong in here. And thankfully, I can't really smell it. So here's the thing about this scent. It's very unique because it is definitely, it seems like it would be a very sweet, fruity scent, but it's really not that sweet. Now, that being said, it is sweet, but it's not as cloying as maybe you would think that it is. The cranberry in here it's not the most authentic cranberry that I've ever smelled, but I feel like it kind of is perfect for this particular scent because it really is more of a candied cranberry. It's like you took some cranberry essence and made like a cranberry like Laffy Taffy or something. I don't think I've ever had cranberry Laffy Taffy, but that sounds delightful. But it's definitely, it's more of that like sweet, not really authentic cranberry. Good. But if you're looking for like straight up cranberry, that's not what this is. The raspberry cream, definitely, you guys, there is absolutely raspberry in here, and it is a creamy raspberry. It's not straight up fruity raspberry. I feel like none of the things that are in here are in their pure form, if that makes sense. Like the raspberry is again more of like that candied raspberry cream note. Was it Werther's Original? It may have been Werther's Original. I used to eat these candies that were like raspberry swirled with like a cream. Was this like in the 90s or something? This was a while ago that I would eat these, but that's kind of the like raspberry cream smell that I get here, is that like Werther's raspberry and cream swirled candy. And even the vanilla it's more of a candied vanilla. It's really interesting. Now, all that being said, like, I like the combination of these three things. The cranberry with the raspberry, with the vanilla, and with the cranberry and the raspberry being more of like that candy raspberry mixed with the vanilla that is also just kind of like a sweetened candy vanilla. It all works. Now, what's crazy is that this, like I said, this is not cloying. There's a lot of like, I would say sweet ingredients in this candle, but it just doesn't smell that sweet when you're burning it. And there's also this kind of strange, almost like citrus type note that I pick up in this that it's not mentioned at all in the scent notes. And citrus smells nothing like sandalwood. So I'm not sure where I'm pulling that from, but I'm definitely getting kind of a citrusy vibe from this. It's almost the same type of citrus that I smell in the Bath & Body Works Sun Washed Citrus, if you guys remember that one. That's a really good dupe for Capri Blue Volcano. Definitely burns a lot better than the Volcano candle, that's for sure. But yeah, like the scent of this is very intriguing to me. I don't think it's a hoard-worthy candle. If and when you can get your hands on it, I would say definitely grab one if you think these types of notes appeal to you. But it's not one that I would say, hey, make sure you grab like 10 boxes of this so that you don't run out at all for the next 2 years, right? Like it's not that type of situation. But this is really nice and I really like it. But this is not a winter candle to me at all. Like this is so in the wrong season and the wrong packaging. I feel like if you took the snowflakes off of here and just left it with that kind of pink ombre look and maybe didn't call it snow angels, you could totally get away with this being a spring or a summer candle. Nothing about this screams wintertime to me at all. Even the fact that there's cranberry in this, which for me is normally associated with the fall and like holidays, because it's mixed with the raspberry and the vanilla here, it just doesn't scream holidays to me anymore. This screams really pleasant spring and summer scent, and I like it. And what I think I'm actually going to do is, because they did come in a set of 2, what I'll do for the next one, I want to burn it this spring and summer. So I'm just going to cut the label off. These are just shrink wrapped on here, so you can kind of see, like I can grab the top of the label here. So I just take a sharp knife or a pair of scissors and just like slice down, and then you can peel the label off. It has like a nice creamy white wax to it, so I can just have that, and that would be perfect, right? And then I can burn it spring and summer, and no one's going to be like, why are you burning a snowflake candle? That smells nothing like snowflakes. Okay, you guys, strength and throw. This is where this one is a real champ. These particular wicks, let me see if I can get you guys up here. These particular wicks mixed with these fragrance oils and this wax is a winning combination. This candle has burned perfectly from the beginning. Now, I don't have a whole lot of trouble with my Homeworx candles. I tend to find that they do pretty well in my house here. This one is, I have tried it in my kitchen, family room. I've had it mostly here in the front fancy lady room. It throws perfectly, and the same in all of these areas. When I put it in the entryway, it's even stronger. So strength and throw, I'm giving this a solid, it's like a solid 7.5. And that is across all of the spaces that I just mentioned. In the entryway, it's really more of like an 8, 8.5, because that just is where it's my fragrance vortex. Any candle does absolutely incredible right there. But even in the rooms that tend to swallow my scents up a little bit more, this one powers through. So she's great. This one is fantastic. There is no sooting. I have only been leaving this lit for exactly 3 hours, and then I blow it out. I am not someone who extinguishes with the lid. By the way, with this one you do or did get the silver lid with the monogram. I don't use the lid to extinguish my candles. I don't know why that is a suggestion from Homeworx, because that has always made my wax smell smoky afterwards. I don't care what scent it is. It has done it every single time. And I've also done it to where I extinguish the candle and then take the lid off right away, in which case you get this huge poof of like smoky smoke, which I don't like either. But even that small amount of time in where I just leave the lid on for the candles to extinguish and kind of wait for the smoke just to like settle a little bit, it settles into the wax right away. So I am not someone who does that. I try to dip my wicks if possible. If I happen to have like a bamboo skewer or something out, I will use that. I don't have like an actual wick dipper. You can certainly buy these things, but most of the time I just blow my candles out. I know that's a big no-no, but I don't know, it works for me. But yeah, you guys, I really like this one. I wish I could actually get my hands on a few more. I'm not willing to like go to places like Mercari or eBay or wherever, you know, people are trying to hawk these. I'm not desperate to that degree, but I do hope this one comes back, and I do hope that it comes back in larger quantities so that more people are able to enjoy it, because it's really nice, you guys. This is a great scent. I think it's in the wrong season, but I think it's a great scent, and I hope it definitely makes a return. So let me know what your thoughts are on Snow Angels, whether you got it the first time around or got your hands on it the second go. Let me know. I'm always curious about your guys' feelings about these home fragrance picks as well. So let me know down below in the comments. I will put a link for the pedestal in the description box. And if this does happen to be in the as is, I have actually seen this pop in as is, and I wasn't quick enough to get it. But, you know, things are popping up there. So keep your eyes open on QVC. There's definitely some returns that happen, and they just stick them right back on the website for sale. So, all right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. Stay tuned a little bit later on today for a Bath and Body Works candle review. I got my hands on the totally delightful wild berry, what is it, jam donut? I think it's wild berry jam donut. I think that's what it's called, but that's coming up a little later on today. So have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.